This is your homework. It has taken us a long time to figure out specifically for our areas, our investment strategy, what works. So you should be doing the same. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Elsie, and on this channel we post property investing tips in the UK and also video updates of our very own projects. So today's topic actually came from a very commonly asked question. How do you do direct to vendor letters? What is your direct to vendor strategy? So today I will be going through 3 points that I hope will help you on creating your own direct to vendor letter campaign, or at least get you started onto thinking about writing direct to vendor letters. Before we begin, why should you be listening to us about direct to vendor letters? It's because we have gotten success from it. At the moment, we have had offers accepted from 2 of our direct to vendor letters that we have sent out over the course of last 8 months, and they are going through the legal process. So yeah, if you don't count that as a success, then I don't know what is. So let's get into it. Point 1, you need to set a fixed property search criteria and stick to it. And once you come up with that criteria, make sure that your sample size is small before you tweak it. So for example, you are looking for rundown residential homes. So when you're driving the streets, you are writing down addresses that have boarded up windows, overgrown garden, very unkempt roof. It looks a bit shabby from outside. So what is it? What is your property search criteria? If you're looking for 2 to 3 bed houses, then focus on that size of property and identify those streets that you can drive which have a lot of 2 or 3 bed houses. Don't deviate from your plan and be driving in areas that is new build or full of detached houses, 4, 5, executive style houses. Don't deviate from your plan. And if you are focusing on houses that are boarded up, don't start writing down addresses that are not boarded up. So set a very fixed property search criteria, maybe print it out, have it with you in your car when you're driving around the street, so you can constantly look at them and make sure that you don't deviate from your plan. And always start with a small sample size, for example 100 letters or 200 letters. Send them out and wait to get the responses. If you haven't heard from anyone, maybe there is something you need to tweak there in terms of your approach. So we learned this lesson because the very first time when we sent out letters, we blasted out 600 letters to shabby homes and also not too shabby homes, and the response rate was only 1%. So you can imagine only 5 or 6 people got back to us. We should have kind of stopped ourselves at 100 letters or 200 letters, and at that point we should have started reviewing what we have done wrong or where can we improve. But of course 600 letters is also not bad to stop and start to review as well. So point number 2 is be consistent. So on this point, I would like to use the SMART goals to guide you through how this can be done. It's very difficult to stick to the plan when you just have everything in your mind and you think you just need to be sending out letters, driving the street. With the SMART goals, I won't go too much into detail why SMART goals work, but in simple words, it stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals. So in the case of direct-to-vendor letter campaigns, you need to set a very specific goal, and that goes back to point 1, your property search criteria, and measurable goals. How many letters do you want to be sending out each week, each day? How many streets do you want to be driving every day? Put a number to it. Is it 30 letters a week? 100 letters a week? Attainable. In the case of sending out letters, there is money tied to it. So how much budget do you have set aside for your letter campaigns? Don't be setting aside £1,000 a month if you can't afford it. Do something that is attainable and affordable in this case, and also don't overwhelm yourself by setting an unattainable goal. For example, I need to be sending 1,000 letters a week. If you don't have the time to do it, if you don't have time to drive so many streets, why are you setting a goal of 1,000 letters a week? So attainable. Relevant goals. What is the outcome of sending out direct to vendor letters? You want to find deals. So is it relevant? Yes, of course. You want to send out the right amount of direct to vendor letters and be getting phone calls from it, which ideally you should be converting them to a deal. In terms of time, set yourself a deadline. So for example, by the end of June, you want to be sending out X amount of letters, and from these letters you want to be getting, say, 10% 10% response rate, and then from this 10% response rate, you want to be getting 10% of it are potential deals. So give yourself a timeline to work towards. What is your goal by the end of 12 months, 6 months, 3 months, and then work it backwards this way. So point number 3, and this is probably where everyone falls short of, us included in the beginning, it's very important for you to test what works. For example, handwritten versus company letterhead, or a colored greetings card envelope, or a white envelope with an envelope window, or sending out to company director for properties that are company owned or private owners. So going back to the first point where I talk about the sample size, this is how you can use the sample size to test which format works. It's also area dependent, so you need to look at your area, your buying strategy, what type of property you're looking for, and then with appropriate sample size, test which format works. Please don't be asking me which format works best, because this is your homework. It has taken us a long time to figure out specifically for our areas, our investment strategy, what works. So you should be doing the same. Everyone's investment style is different, investment criteria is different, and everyone's investment area is different. So don't expect me to be telling you a standard answer, because there is no right or wrong answer. So go have fun, try it out, let me know what you have done, and let's have a conversation in the comment box below. If you have liked today's video, give us a like and make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell so you get notified when we post new videos. See you on the next one. Bye!